Hi, this is Gary from the Mix FM programming department, and welcome to the first in a series of Meet the Mix FM DJs. And our first DJ that you're going to meet is Mix FM's 7 to Midnight DJ, Giovanni. Hey, Gio.
Hey, how you doing, Gary?
I'm doing great today, and I'm glad that you are able to be our first in the series of Meet the DJs. All the guys, Rick, Gary, Logan, Jack Diamond, they're all going to be on, but you're going to be the first guy. And so let's get to know you a little bit. So tell everybody, where are you from, and how did you get into radio?
Well, I'm from the smallest state in the United States, Rhode Island, and I got into radio by being a pain in the neck by asking, please, can I have a job? Please, can I have a job? And they finally gave me a job, and I just kind of whittled my way through radio after that, a long, long time ago.
And where did you work before you landed on Mix FM?
Well, the place I worked at the most was a little station called 92 Pro FM, which is in Providence, Rhode Island. And I worked there for a number of years. We'll just leave it at that. If you want to Google it, you can find out more.
So let's talk about the music that you play on Mix FM every night, Gio. But what's your favorite kind of music? And when you're putting your show together, what do you kind of look for?
Well, I'm going to start by talking about Jack Diamond because he plays some of my favorite kind of music. I love the 60s songs because I grew up in that era. I was a kid then. And so I do listen to the 60s at 6, but I don't discount the 70s and 80s at all because I like 70s music because that's when I started in radio. A lot of great songs from the Eagles, the Bee Gees, you name it. I could list a bunch of them. But then into the 80s, the music started to transition. So we do the 80s at 8. So the music style started to transition. So I really like that too because they're so different from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. So it's hard for me to pick one. But if I had to pick any genre, I actually would pick classic Motown, the kind that was recorded in Detroit, that kind of stuff, Baby Love and things like that. That would be my favorite kind of music.
So, Gio, you're on 7 to Midnight on 92 Mix FM. And, when you're doing your show, what are you thinking about? Maybe what makes you special? If somebody's watching this right now who has never listened to our station, what makes you a little bit different?
I don't know if I'm different, but I don't think like a normal person. I just think a little left of center or right of center. I try to find a little zany thing to say about the song I'm playing or something that happened that day or something going on in the world. So usually when I make a comment, I'm hoping it makes people laugh and want to come back to hear more of my goofiness because I've been called goofy, and it's true. I'm kind of goofy.
So now here's probably the most important question I have for you, and probably one that our listeners would like to know. What's your favorite food?
Well, maybe you could tell by the name Giovanni, I kind of lean toward Italian. So anything with tomato sauce, I'll have it, chicken parmesan or just spaghetti and meatballs and things like that. That would definitely be because of my upbringing. I mean, it's all we ever had on the table is, it was always macaroni and meatballs or something like that, especially on Sunday dinner. So yeah, Italian food in general would be my favorite for sure.
So let's wrap this up, Giovanni. Tell me, what's the number one reason that people should listen to the new 92 Mix FM?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but we play a lot of variety. The music goes from, I play Tupac, and then 5 minutes later, I'm playing, Baby Love. I know I mentioned that song earlier, but it's the variety is crazy. It goes from one genre to another, and I love that about the station, that you just never know what's going to happen next. And all the songs are smash hits. You can't go wrong. You put Mix FM on, and you're going to get quality music.
Well, Gio, thanks a lot for being with us for the first Meet the DJs. Don't forget 92 Mix FM, 92.1, 100.1, 100.5 on the Mix app. You can download it for free or just go to listentomix.com and check out the all-new 92 Mix FM.